Yo guys, today I'm going to be giving you guys the best guide possible for Absolvement, because I know the feeling of trying to find an Absolvement build, maybe best weapon, the meta build right now, best sense to go and find nothing. I know that feeling, and that's why I'm here over there. So, for the first play, I'm just going to quickly run you guys through. This is all camera day, so that's not my new style. Pretty progressive on the slot. I just came on a fresh account because I don't have any slots free right now. Okay, so let's get on to it. First we have races. I'm just going to run you guys through best races to go. I'm going to say Arium, RNA, the stuns that you get from them still. This right here, I'm pretty sure it responses as well, so it's really good. So you can run that. The only thing is you take a bit more damage. So if you had that with a rough thing, I just know you're gonna be really squishy. I wouldn't really recommend that combo, but if that's your spec, then go for it, I guess. And then next you have Calva. Calva is the first race I ever ran. It's actually really good. You get healing when you kill enemies, so you're really tanky, especially if you're in the game. Self-destructs, I never really use this move ever, unless you're going to disease build. It would skill your disease or do more damage, I guess. But I haven't really been in a situation where I ever need to use that. This right here, all for the health regeneration, no longer work. I think that's a burden actually, but I haven't encountered that. When I was playing on it, I was able to heal. People were able to heal me with the holy heal move when you get let's say heal right here. I was still able to be healed by that, so I don't think that takes effect. Then you got Crag. Crag is just over a solid race, especially if you're going for a more tanky build, M1 build. You got this good Crag. Varian is just like top 3 races in my opinion. It's really good for mage build. So if you're making like a spell build that doesn't focus on the ones, I really advise you to go Varian. It's a really good race. And we got Cat here. Cat is good for the auto dodge. It's alright. Me personally, I wouldn't go for that dude. I would probably go Varian, Calva, or RNA. And Harmonite is the last race that I will say that you can go. It's mainly for if you're grinding for XP or if you're planning to wipe anyways. So you just get more XP anyways. So it's just really good. It's faster for grinding soul fragments. And yeah, now, moving on to the skills, okay? So each of these is for a different element, as you probably know already. So you're probably wondering what the best elements are, okay? So I'm gonna put it straight. Wind, this updraft right here is easily the best move that you can pick right here. Wind is just overall amazing skill tree. Don't let anyone else tell you otherwise. It's probably the best element in the game. I'm sure maybe you've seen that one wind build with the Zephyr wind glaive weapon. It does hella damage. It's really good. Wind overall, even without the weapon, it's really good. Now main slot is actually a wind slot, and I usually just get a lot of damage. I can probably put on screen the damage differences. And the next best element I'd say after wind is water. Water, late game water is just really overpowered. Probably show another screenshot of damage differences with a water build, really high level water build that my friend had. He does so much damage. Water is really good, and I don't really see much people running water. And then another element I say you should run. It has to be fire. This is for damage, by the way. Fire, wind, and water are the best elements for damage right now. If you're just trying to progress by yourself, I say go fire, wind, or water. Although Scold, if you're going solo, I'd say 100% go wind, because wind is the best for solo in dungeons. And then Scold and Ash Stomp is like for when you're with my team. I'll also say another tip: play with someone else. Like it just makes the whole experience a lot more easier, especially if you're fighting with light weapons and they're just painting M1s and all that. I say play with someone else really helps. And then weapons is over down to preference. Me personally, I usually go Corporal Katana, Fist, because M1s are just really fast. I say go Fist, Corporal Katana, or I usually go Short Sword. Any of these 3, you can pick whatever you want to be honest. It's generally down to preference. Whatever you do, don't pick Wooden Blade, please. Wooden Blade it's just terrible. Unless it's the legendary Storm Blade, that's the only time you should use it. Sins. So I'm just gonna go down from like probably the easiest sin to play with, and just the main sins I use. Deserter, easily the best sin to play with. You barely ever feel the debuffs. I don't really ever slow down when I'm fighting enemies, especially because on my builds I get speed boosts, so I don't feel this at all. It literally feels like you're not playing with any sins at all. And then I'd say next, if you're good at the game, Pseudo Prophecy, 100% go for Pseudo Prophecy. Me, I don't really die on my builds. I don't think I've only died once, and that was on purpose, but I don't really die on my builds. Pseudo Prophecy is just free soul fragments when you do wipe. And then you can get another talent, I think it's called Phoenix something, I'll probably put on screen. It basically gives you 2 lives, so kinda, cancels out the Pseudo Prophecy. And next, I'd say Theft. Theft, although it does seem terrible, as long as you're not buying relics, I feel like Theft just doesn't really affect the game. Because if you're buying Ascendant Crystals to crush, me personally, I've always had enough to buy the Ascendant Crystals like every single time there's a shop. And the 10% chance to steal gold, I don't know if I get really lucky or not, but like I never really get my gold stolen. I always get items when I buy it, so yeah. And Sloth, I'd say next best thing is Sloth. Especially if you're going Light Weapon. Light Weapon just makes it feel like you don't even have the Sloth debuff. It just feels like a normal sword, so you don't really feel it too much. So I'd say Sloth is also really good. These 4 are the main ones I would run if I was going solo. And yeah, those are probably the best sins to do. And yeah, that's about it.